Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Tomas and welcome to part 3 of this extreme bedroom makeover. Today is the grand reveal, the final entry in this series. I've had so much fun working on this room. If you guys haven't seen part 1 or parts 2, I am going to be leaving them linked down below so that you guys can definitely go ahead and do so. I would pause this video right now and watch those 2 videos before coming back to this one. So go ahead and do that. If you're still here, then you have seen those parts and you guys are ready for the final reveal of this room. On the last part, we ended up painting the whole bathroom yellow. And that was the original idea. That was the plan. I was trusting my vision, and yellow is such a beautiful color that for some reason I am now seeing everywhere. Ever since I was working on that video and then repainted it again, yellow has been popping up so much on my social medias, and I love it. I have always said that yellow is a color that was going to come back in a strong way, and if used in the right way, it can be such a beautiful and warm color. However, the yellow shades that I chose and the space that we were working with just really didn't work together, and it was too much for that tiny little space. So at the end of last episode, I kind of give you guys a hint of what we were doing today, but of course we're going to be choosing new paint, repainting the entire bathroom, and then bringing in all those decorative elements to really finish off the space. So are you ready to get right into this makeover? Let's go back to day 1 of fixing what we did last episode. Good morning, everyone. I look exhausted. It is 6:30 a.m. on the dot. I slept 2 hours, maybe, at the most. But we have 24 hours to get this redone before my brother comes visit me in LA. So I can't have a yellow bathroom when he comes. I cannot do this. So let's grab the paint and go to Home Depot. Let's fix this. Let's go. The sunrise this morning is so beautiful. You guys, forgive my voice too, because it is so early and I did not sleep at all, so I am exhausted, as you can tell. But anyways, we are driving to Home Depot right now, and I have the paint right here with me. Hopefully we can get it swapped. I was looking last night before going to bed. I was looking at the paint colors that I wanted. I will be looking through a bunch of swatches right now when we get to Home Depot, but I do have a couple of options in mind. I definitely know that I want to go more neutral compared to the yellow. I am not dipping my toes in yellow again for this, so I am going the neutral beige route. Best believe. Let's see what we can find at Home Depot. Let's go. So we were able to return them. Let me show you the colors that I chose. I picked Blank Canvas by Behr, which is an off creamy white, and Smokestack by Behr, which is kind of like a muted brown. I felt like the combo was so beautiful, and of course I made it in a satin enamel finish. Alright, little update. So I finished all of the paint on the top half and on the ceiling. It is so beautiful. It is such a beautiful creamy white. I hope that on camera it is coming across that it is not a stark white. It is very much an off-white with like a creamy undertone. It is so beautiful, especially when you hold up the swatch next to like a stark white, you can really tell. I will say this paint was so easy to use, and really on the second coat it was fully covered, but I did end up going in with a third coat just to make it absolutely perfect. One thing that I used for the first time is this multi-painter, which is like an edger. So good. I definitely recommend using one of these. They're so inexpensive. I think they were like $3, and they made the job of edging everything out so easy, and they worked great. So I would recommend it. It made everything so much faster. I did also work with a bigger roller than the last time, so that saved me so much time and effort. So yeah, now I started taping off the floor and the countertops. I still gotta tape off the edges right here where the white will meet the brown, but I really wanted the white to fully cure and dry before doing that. I'm still gonna wait a little bit longer, and yeah, and then we're gonna go in with our first coat of the brown. I'm probably gonna end up doing 3, just like I did with the white, and then we are gonna be done with paint. Finally, it feels like I've been painting for weeks. I haven't, not really, but that's what it feels like. All right, super happy with this color. Is it safer? Yes, but it's more my style, and this combination is gonna look so beautiful, and it's gonna let the other pieces really have its own moment, especially the curtain. The curtain is gonna look so good with this new paint combination, so I can't wait to share that with you guys. Anyways, I'll let this dry for a little bit and we'll keep painting. Alright, I finished everything. All the paint is completed, and I even painted the cabinet that goes above the toilet. I ended up painting it with the color that I used at the bottom instead of the white one, because I just felt like the white would have been way too simple and boring, and I don't know, I kind of wanted to carry the bottom color up in an element. So I am gonna remove all of the paint and scrub the floor, clean everything. I have a little brush to do any touch-ups wherever the paint might have leaked or anything, a splatter, whatever it may be. I'm gonna fix it with a little paintbrush, and then we're gonna put up the cabinet and put back the outlet switches, the rods, the towel hangers, and tomorrow, when we have better lighting, we're gonna dedicate to decorating and bringing all those final touches in. So let's remove the tape and start cleaning things up. Good morning, guys. It has probably been about 8 to 9 days since the last thing that you guys just saw. I had family coming over to visit LA, and of course, they did decide to put the bathroom on pause. When they were here, I had finished the bathroom. I had put all of the decorative elements in all of the towels, the floor mats, the toilet paper holder, all the little things. I had actually put them in because I wanted to finish the bathroom, of course, when I had family here. But I decided to take everything out once again to bring things in one by one and show you guys what we're going to be putting into the bathroom. Not only decorative elements, but necessities and some other things. But before we do that, I wanted to give you guys a quick look at what the bathroom is looking like now that we have finished doing all of the main work with paint, putting up the furniture, and all of those big things. So let me show you what it's looking like, and then let's bring in all the pieces. All right, so we finished up the paint. As you can see here, I absolutely love the color. Let me give you guys a good look at what that is looking like. It is so beautiful. You can really catch the warmer tones when you see it against the floor. It is just such a beautiful shade, and I love the way that both the white and the brown turned out. And then, of course, on this side, we have the cabinet, which I am obsessed with. I love how it turned out, and I love how I decided to paint it the same color as the bottom. It really just gives it an extra layer of like depth and character. It is so beautiful. The wallpaper looks amazing against the brown. And yeah, this is that other side. I just love how everything is looking. And you might have seen on the last part that I already installed the curtain hooks that are going to be holding the curtains to cover the cabinet right here. I used some command strips. And let me tell you, I've been living with it for like 10 days, moving the curtains, opening the cabinet, and it's been holding up perfectly. So I am super happy with that little hack. Let's bring in the curtains and let's bring in some art. Let's start getting some work done in here. All right, so in part one, we made these custom curtains. My friend Ashley helped me make these. We got the fabric at Joann's, and we made one panel for the side and then this rod with 2 panels for the front to wrap around and hide the cabinet. I felt like this was going to give it a really traditional look, and I'm not a huge fan of the gray cabinets, so this was the perfect little hack to hide the look. So let's install these. I am so happy with the outcome of these curtains. They look so beautiful. And if you're gonna recreate this, you obviously can cut the command strips or maybe even put like an additional trim piece to hide that. However, it doesn't really bother me, and the view is almost always from up here, so you can't really see it, but I love the way that this hides the cabinet. It truly feels like it has always been a part of it. It makes it feel like there isn't a cabinet down there and it's just like a standing little sink. I don't know. I love it. I love it so much. The fabric matches so beautifully against the brown tones and the white. So I'm super happy with that. Up next, really quick, I want to bring in the toilet paper holder that we got in part one of the transformation. I am super happy with it. It is very simple. It has a very traditional look. It is brass. I love it. And we can actually go ahead and put a little candle on top of it. I am obsessed with this one, vanilla and bergamot from Threshold. This is of course a wooden wick candle, which I love burning. So I'm just gonna put it right there. to finish off that little holder. All right, so for art, we have two paintings that are gonna go in the bathroom. The first one is gonna go right here above the towel holder, right across from the toilet and the cabinet. And this one is the bigger one. This is a painting that I actually did myself a while ago. This is me and Fry, my cat, for those of you guys who don't know Fry. I don't know, I find this one to be so much fun, and it's perfect for a little bathroom. I love that the brass frame connects back to all the other brass little details in the room. And I love the blue stripes that we're bringing into the space, the colors. I just love this one. I think it's so much fun. It's a cute little detail, and it's a cool piece of art to have in a bathroom. And then I wanted to put a little painting right above the toilet. You can actually see the nail right there. And I had showed you guys in part one that I wanted to hang this one up. It was a painting that I actually did myself a while ago, and just the shades weren't looking good in the bathroom and working with the other tones that we had. So instead of using this one, I actually ended up buying this one from Threshold, designed with Studio McGee. It is from their spring collection. It is a print. Usually I don't use prints in my space. I prefer painting my own, but I just loved the shades and tones of this one, and it was the perfect size, and I felt like it went so beautifully with the colors of the walls and the toilet paper holder with the brass and the other painting that we had. So it's a cute little detail, and I love the way that it looks. Now let's style this little cabinet. So we're gonna put some stuff here and on top. When I got that painting, I had actually gone into the store to try to find a wicker basket to put on top of here for toilet paper storage. I really wanted to introduce some sort of wicker into the space because I felt like it would add a lot of warmth. And I had this one in mind because I had seen it from the spring collection. It is this beautiful little wicker basket. I saw online that a lot of people were complaining that the shade was a little too yellow for them, but I absolutely love it. It has this little knob and this little hook to close it off, and just stores a couple additional toilet papers, or at least that's what I'm using it for. Obviously, you can use it for whatever you would like. They have, I believe, 3 sizes, and they look so beautiful stacked, but I got the smallest one. I believe this was about $20. And it just looks so beautiful, I think, styled right here in the center of the cabinet up top. It adds that little warmth, and it brings your eye up. It kind of helps cut that line that is created from the cabinet and the lights that are on top of the mirror. It adds just a little layer. And then for right under there, we're going to be putting this little basket that I've had for such a long time with some face towels. I use these every single day, and these are actually brand new. I just got some new ones to replace the old ones that I had. They're so soft, and I'm gonna place them right here. Again, kind of bringing those warmer tones and helping everything look very cohesive. I love it so much. As soon as I put this one, I was like, I need to put a little decorative element here to finish off the look. And I borrowed something that I actually had in my living room, and that is this beautiful little head sculpture. I don't know if this is a vase or like a holder, whatever it may be. I got this one so long ago. I believe I actually found it at Ross, and it was $4. It is cement. It is so beautiful. It has the most beautiful shades and tones, and I felt like it was the perfect addition for right here in the bathroom to style in this little shelf. So I'm so happy with how that looks. And I think this is kind of like an Anthropology dupe. I'm not really sure. I know that a lot of people have this one. You can find it anywhere. You can find it at TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshall's, Home Goods. They sell head busts like this absolutely anywhere, and they're so inexpensive, and I love the look of them. So that is the shelf styling. Now, of course, I am gonna be bringing in all of my products and putting everything in here, all of my toiletries, my necessities, whatever it may be, but I'm not gonna be showing you guys that. That's private, but this is it for styling that. In terms of styling, that is pretty much it. I will be bringing in some floor mats that I have that I feel like the shades look so beautiful hand in hand with the rest. I'm gonna move this one. I have to kind of close the door to put it in. But we're putting these two in, bringing in all of the towels, and that is pretty much it. Which, by the way, I think that my towels look even better now that I have painted the walls because the shades go hand in hand so beautifully. You can see the little browns and the whites. It just goes hand in hand so good at night. All right, so it is the last day of this transformation, and I just received on the mail the last piece that I want to incorporate for this bathroom. So when I had finished everything up, I felt like there was one little thing missing, and I really wanted to put a wall sconce right here to add an extra layer of lighting and texture. I felt like having a little sconce would be perfect for whenever I have guests over. If they come to the bathroom, have that little ambient lighting. I had a leftover little wireless light bulb, rechargeable light bulb, from when I bought one a while ago for a bookshelf that I have in the living room. So I didn't need to buy another light bulb. So I was like, this is perfect. I ended up finding a wall sconce. I wanted a singular one. I don't want to do a pair. I just wanted one right here. I ended up finding this one on Amazon for only $20. The original price I believe was $28, but I bought it. I believe it was like a return because it said used like new. So I ended up paying $20. It got here in like a day, so I just received it in the mail. I peeked and it looks so good. So we're gonna mount it on the wall. We're obviously not gonna use any of the wiring, and yeah, let's see how this look. Finalize this little makeover and get to the reveal. Let's go. right, you guys, and that is going to be it for today's video and for this transformation. I could not be happier with how everything turned out. The shades and the tones work so beautifully together. I have been living with this bathroom for over a week, and it is so peaceful. It is so calm, so relaxing. I love it so much, and I hope that you guys like the way that it turned out just as much as I do. If you enjoyed this video and coming along on this roller coaster of a makeover that it was, definitely give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below what you think and what your favorite part of this transformation was. Filming this little series was so much fun, and I am so excited for my upcoming videos. I have so many good ideas planned and so many projects lined up, and I can't wait to share everything with you guys. So if you're not a subscriber yet, definitely do so. It's completely free. You guys can hit the subscribe button down below, and you can click on the bell button to be notified every single time I make a new upload. That way you guys don't miss any of my videos and you get notified whenever I upload something. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.